Good morning, guys. This is almost 12 noon. Who is a member of my community? Welcome back. Who is not? Just become one and subscribe and, click the bell there for notification. I just have a few thoughts daily today. As I said, I am currently unemployed, so I have more time, even though it's depressing in a way because I stopped having discretionary income. I have a very strict budget, and the fact I don't have any money. This is one of those side effects of losing your job. And but this is what gang stalking people do. They would ruin you, and so it's kind of a part of the game. And in general, it's supposed to be expected. So, uh, kind of a part of your life as a target individual, you have to kind of take a hit on this. Anyway, the as I said, I am planning travel from within this month, not within November, but within this month, like from now through uh, Christmas. Within this month, I'm planning simply to drive away and to go back to Salt Lake City and do personal stuff, you know, just arranging things, make sure that uh, my son has enough documentation that they can deal with unless when if something happens to me or stuff like this. The What is important recently for a lot of people who are from foreign countries but they're American citizens is this horrible idea that you will have army come to your door and take your citizenship away and deport you. This is actually a lot of people like this. And I live in the United States, as I said, for a very long time, for almost 40 years. And I had this, when I was gang stalked, I had this, I call them innuendos when they talk to you. And one of those things, it's, we're going to get your citizenship away, which is absolutely horrible, as I said, because this is what it is. It's when people are becoming how it's called, becoming powerless. They cannot fight you because you beat them in a way as a brain and you show them their moral fall when they steal stuff from you, like they steal my father's research and start to present me as a criminal. They don't like this. When they don't like this, there's one point comes, they lose control. They cannot push you more and more and more and more. And this is when stuff like this, like deportations, come, or taking away citizenship. I had I read recently about Texas law in 19th century. There was a law, for instance, if somebody doesn't like you and neighbors think that you're making too much money, but they cannot. All they can do is they simply, for instance, need 5 people to go to the judge and say, we know that this guy is up to something, okay? And when 5 people show up from the same neighborhood, as I said, they will tell the judge, well, he's up to something, but we cannot prove it. So the judge usually issues order for the person to leave. Sometimes they simply drive him out of a neighborhood, or not just neighborhood, sometimes even out of state, for no reason whatsoever. One of the most ugly situations is Brisbane deportation. Brisbane deportation is Brisbane, Arizona, and this there was a situation when using some kind of a minor stuff there, the entire city militia got and threw away like almost 1,000 people from the city. Lots of them were, lots of them are were citizen and so on and so on. So the very often it's the taking away from citizenship of people. It doesn't have anything to do with the law of citizenship. It has to do with uh, keeping the person or people on a specific level of achievement. You see, the law in the United States says that you can perceive happiness, you know what I mean? But everything is uh, possible, but not everything is real because um, there are different circumstances usually show up, and people don't like when you become good in some things unless the management of the country in a way approves you first. So as we target the usual, I'm pretty sure you went through a lot of people, through a lot of situations. A lot of people went through these situations, and this is one of those. That's why one of the reasons I'm traveling to Salt Lake City within 20 days, I guess, 25. I will just simply to do this to make sure that all my stuff is in order. And if it's everything is in order, I mean, it's not much you can do. 2 years and a half ago, I was poisoned with acid, and this is what the acid um, symptoms were. And the I got scared then. I thought I will die. So once a person goes through the scare of death, um, the it changes him or her. So with me, I kind of just with not just that, but there's an age. I'm 62, pushing 63, so I'm not exactly a young person, and the scare sometimes some scare things go away when you're a specific age. Okay. So this is it, guys. I'm not gonna be answering questions today. I see somebody who show up, but the as I said, I don't respond to something which I consider to be offensive. So as I said, some looks like there are some people simply sitting out there and don't do anything, and when we go through life uh, broadcasts like mine, they just simply try to assault you in some way. So fuck them. Anyway, you have a good evening, and thank you.